Welcome back to the Legion training series. In this training, I want to talk about owners and some of the rights and responsibilities and privileges they have inside of the platform Legion. And so to do that, I want to start by talking about invitations. Obviously, there's a full detailed training video on invitations, but just wanted to make it clear that owners and managers, mainly owners actually, inside of the platform, are the ones that are able to bring new people onto Legion itself. And they do that by clicking on the People tab here. And you'll notice that as they do that, it's then going to generate a list of all of those individuals of which they may know or have a part. And at this point, they're able to click on invitations and certainly come in and create a new invitation at that point. Okay, again, a detailed training video on how to do this. It's very simple to do, but this is one of the responsibilities that you have as an owner or an admin inside of Legion. Okay, now I want to go back to the main organizational view and show you some of the other capability that an owner of Legion has inside of the platform. So if you click on the three-dot menu right here, again, this is an organization here of which I'm a part. This would be your dealer, your organization, or your group of which you're an owner. As I click on the three-dot menu, notice that I do have the standard capability that you'll find in all of the other functionality as a manager or an owner. But then I also have org settings. Now, as you'll notice, inside of org settings, there are a number of things that I can work on here. Okay, I can come in and I can enable proposals or turn those on or off if I'm working inside of solar. And I can also come in and I can change and adjust all of my panels and inverters. And so again, this is for this organization here, the ones that I have available. I can turn any of those on or off depending on what I want to make available for my end user in my group. Okay, same thing with inverters. All right, I can come in and adjust and manage all of my inverters. Adders and incentives. Notice that I can come in and I have access to a few adders or incentives. I actually have the ability as an owner to come in and to create new adders and incentives. Now, there's a detailed training video on how to work with the adders and incentives, but wanted to make you aware that these are right here, and you have the ability again as an owner to be able to work with those and set those up. I can delete them. I have full capability inside of that adders tab. Same thing with incentives right here. Okay, now I want to go down and talk about some of the production information here. Notice that I have the ability to come in and change and adjust at any time all of the losses, all of the other knobs and levers like shading and DC-AC ratio, ground coverage ratio, and inverter efficiency, and so forth. So all of this I have the ability to adjust at the organization level, and simply because I am an owner or an admin inside of the platform. Okay, gives me the ability to set these up for my group and to manage those and change those as often as needed based upon what we're working with at that given time. Okay. Next, we have the financing options, and you'll notice that inside of the financing options, again, I have the ability to turn on or off any of the financing options of which we're participating as an organization. The other thing I can do inside of here is if I click on the three-bar menu right here, push and hold, it allows me to take and move and adjust any of these financing options, put them in whatever order I would like based upon what I want to surface for my end user, be it the sales individuals and or the closers that are actually out selling the product. Okay, so again, financing options completely adjustable inside of here. If you do need to add an additional financing option, simply call DataReef. It does not take long at all for us to be able to get that information on the back end, on the servers, which will then surface here for you and allow you to manage and manipulate those as needed. Okay, if you have ones that you're not using anymore, that's fine. You don't need to make a phone call. Just simply turn those off for your organization, and they will not surface for your end users as they're out working with the customers. Okay, so that's your fire option or your finance options. And next, you'll notice that we have the fire offsets and some other pertinent information here based upon what organization you're in, right? So you can go through and you can tell us what is your default roof tilt, and your output degradation, your azimuth, and your inflation rate, and so forth. Okay, so again, some knobs and levers inside of here for the owners that allow you to set that up for your organization and really maintain the control necessary to make sure you're actually out modeling accurately and keeping those things moving the way that you would like them to move for your organization. Okay, so again, those are under the org settings right here inside of your organization. Okay, so if you are an owner, if you're set up as an owner inside of Legion, and for whatever reason not seeing the org settings, simply make a phone call. It's a switch we need to turn on for you that, again, will allow you to have access to those organizational settings. Now, owners are basically what we would consider an admin inside of the platform. So it allows you to do everything inside of the platform, from creating territories to creating invites to kicking people out of the platform and organizing and managing all of your settings and territories and organizations as well. Okay, so again, as an owner, you will have the ability to be able to do all things inside of the platform itself. The managers and members obviously vary in their ability to do the things that we just discussed, and we do have videos talking specifically about what they are able to do in relation to what an owner is able to do. Okay, so that's it for today. And again, all things owners, and we appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks, and have a great day.